Jordan, obviously, you guys had the 1-0 lead at halftime. They hadn't generated much on their attack. Second half, right out of the gate, they seem to be applying a lot of pressure. Obviously, they got the goal in that sequence. But what maybe happened in that early 5 to 10 minutes where maybe your team got on their heels a little bit?
Yeah, I think we knew they were going to come out super fast and hard. It's a very good team. They came out really good. Credit to them. I think we just got we panicked a little bit. We lost our composure there. We were coming off a lead. I think maybe we just kind of lost a little bit of momentum, and we were kind of just freaking out and giving the ball away when we should have just been keeping it and passing it around them. But, we figured it out after the first 10 minutes. We kind of slowed down, got our game a little bit, and then they didn't generate much after that first 10 minutes.
There are draws that feel like a win, and there's draws that feel like a loss. What does this draw feel like?
Oh, for me, I feel like every draw feels like a loss, honestly. Always the goal is to win. That's the standard for our team. And, it's great coming away with a point from them. It's a top 15 team ranked in the country, which is super awesome. I think there's a lot to learn from that. I don't think we should walk away being happy with the draw ever. But not great, not horrible, but proud of everybody. And I think it was a really good start to the season.
A couple new faces there along the back line. How did you feel like the communication organization was back there today?
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. Definitely, some work to do. It's our first super intense match of the season. Everyone's a little nervous, flustered, there's a lot of emotions going on. But I think overall, the outside backs and Faith and Lily, we all had a really good communication going on. And I feel like if I'm that voice back there, it encourages other people to do the same. And I think we were on the right page today.
You mentioned pretty physical battle out there. Didn't get the result you wanted, but what can a game like this do for the team? First game of the season, top 15 team,
yeah.
And seemed to be a real physical toe-to-toe battle.
Absolutely.
Out there.
I think after this we get a ton of film. We can watch the whole game, all of us, analyze everything. We can see where we need more spacing, figure a lot of stuff out. There's a lot to learn from that. And going forward, the teams might not be as good at that. So that's an opportunity for us to be like, hey, we did really good in this area, but there's a lot to improve on. So I think it's a really good learning moment for the whole team.
What specific parts of the game do you guys need to work on?
I think just some spacing stuff would be good, just definitely that composure piece, knowing when to keep the ball and game management, small things like that. I think everybody is so talented, the entire roster, everybody. So we have a lot of depth and we have a lot of opportunities to just come in and make sure we keep the energy up. Just keeping our spacing, our positioning right, and just communicating all over the field.
Game number 1, already trying to score that goal?
Hey, I wasn't really trying to, but it worked out that way, so.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thanks guys.
That sequence early in the second half, they came out with a lot of pressure. Obviously, they got the equalizer during that stretch, but they had a few chances during that sequence. What do you feel like happened during that stretch of the game?
Well, first of all, Pat, we're going to focus on the positives, and I thought the first half we played very, very well. We defended well. I don't think we gave up a shot, or at least nothing dangerous. Got the goal, the typical Hope Leba goal, great individual effort. I told the team that we're going to come out first 10 or 15 minutes and there's going to be guns ablaze and they're going to be high pressure and they're going to be on us. And we just didn't react well. I think that we're dropping in too deep, making it too much room in the midfield. We changed tactically after about 15 minutes and it settled it down a little bit. I thought after that it was fine. We had a couple half chances, but at the end of the day they had 5 shots on goal, 4 shots on goal. So against a team like this, and this is a good team, obviously at the end, I thought once again we lost our composure a little bit, giving up all those 4 or 5 corner kicks at the end of the game, but we dealt with them. We defended well. Jordy took care of stuff. So at the end of the day, probably a fair result. We're pleased with the result. Obviously, we always want to win at home, but we also have to look at our performance and get ready for Air Force on Sunday.
Looking forward to Air Force. What are things you guys need to improve on?
Well, I thought that we lost our composure when we got the ball. I thought we were just giving it back to them too easy. When you're under pressure, the tendency is just dropping the goal, and we're dropping the goal, then we win it, and there's nobody there to pass it to. So we have to do a better job of linking the passes out of the back, and we'll talk and work on that over the next couple days. And then going forward, just getting more numbers going forward. But it's really, for those of you here last Thursday, it might as well have been a different sport, tonight's match. So we'll take the positives. We'll learn from areas we need to get better at, and we'll keep getting better.
Some new faces. You played a lot of players. The result aside, what did you feel about the execution, the organization, effort, all that kind of stuff tonight?
Yeah, I thought the group that came in once we subbed, especially going in the second half when we rotate some players through, I thought they did well. Kind of stemmed the tide. Anyone's watching the game, obviously the field was tilted their way for the majority of the second half. We just needed to be better where we wanted, but I was really pleased with a lot of really good individual performances, and players will be competing for more minutes.
Ava didn't play much in the first half, didn't start. Is she 100%?
Nah, she's not 100%. It was good to get her some time tonight. We'll kind of see how it goes. Obviously, this was a huge match, and she really wanted to play. The kid's tough as nails, so it was hard to keep her out. And I thought she changed the game in the first half when she went in. Played really well. I think the second half, once the game started to get a little bit stretched, you could see that she hasn't trained in 10 days, a lot. So we have to be cognizant of her because she's an important player for us.
Anything else?
Okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.